You
I
missed
miss
it.
everyone there. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get back. I was supposed to be there like a couple weeks ago, but then my father got COVID and like.
Ah,
But
How's your dad
yeah,
doing? Is he all
he's
right?
better now. He's a lot better. Yeah,
Good.
he had
Good.
a somewhat mild case.
That's what I feel like I'm not everybody, but majority of the people that I know, I feel like it was just,
Yeah,
it's flu, it's cold.
yeah.
just a
Yeah.
But
mild
now
case.
I'm getting back there in
Yeah.
2 weeks, so see everybody.
Nice.
Can't wait.
All
There
right,
you
now
go.
we're good.
We're
Now
good.
we're ready to roll. We got it on Twitch. We got it on YouTube.
Dude, look at you, Josh.
We're not on
Figured it out.
Rumble.
What is Rumble, bro?
That's
What
the
is
new
that?
streaming service that like Dana White's funding,
Oh yeah, we're good.
and like they're on A lot of the Barstool guys are on there now.
Really? On Rumble?
Yeah, yeah. That Power Slap is on there.
Oh, is that what's streaming from there?
Yeah, it's like free though, so you could stream
Really?
from there. Yeah, anyone can.
I feel
So how about my buddy or Ryan the chef? He's going to the Power Slap, whatever this weekend's card is with Rogan and stuff.
Wait, Rogan's announcing on a card for Power
I don't
Slap?
think he does that.
Rogan, he doesn't announce it, but he's like, he has like major interest in Power Slap.
Some
or
states
something.
you can bet on
He,
Power
like,
Slap. I don't think you can in
runs it.
Pennsylvania.
But he's going to Vegas for it for the
Find
for
us out.
whatever it is this weekend. Power Slap 6.
That's sick. Is he making a pasta video?
I'm not sure what he's doing with all that, but I think he's more just as like a fan.
Bro, if he gets plugged in with Dana White, oh my
It's
god.
February 9th. So next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
That's Super Bowl
Next Friday,
week.
yeah.
You don't miss a beat, Alex. Oh, he'll be down there for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who we got? Who we got in the Super Bowl? Give me your pregame prediction.
Mahomes is an underdog, man. You gotta take him. You gotta take Mahomes as a dog.
Yeah, that is. Mahomes as an underdog is crazy.
As
in
much
the
as
Super
everyone's
Bowl.
tired, like I've bet the Chiefs every game this playoffs run. I ain't stopping with the Niners.
they're your lock. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
That's your team.
Yeah.
What's the player prop? Sorry, tell the fans, Alex, before we really get ripping and rolling. Your bets for the
so
Super
I found
Bowl.
so the Super Bowl you always and at the whatever it depends what state you live in like novelty props different props like length of national anthem what color is going to be the Gatorade or the winning team. But I found one yesterday that is really great. It's plus 500, which is 5-1. A QB sneak to be rushed for 1 yard and to be picked up for a first down or touchdown. Basically, we need a tush push.
Oh,
So you need at least a first down or
Or a touchdown on a
touchdown.
QB sneak. Just one.
Ooh. Ooh.
I could see the Niners with Purdy. If
I don't
McCaffrey
know, man,
banged
but
up or something. Or Mahomes
got
even.
Niners.
You go Niners.
Just because
I
they
love
were
Christian.
there and lost before, so like they got a
I
lot
love
of motivation
Christian,
behind
too.
them. Chiefs, they don't got a lot to play for, honestly. Like
Honestly, we got the two best teams, but the build, like everyone wanted the Lions.
I
Everyone
kinda
here
wanted
was
the Lions,
everyone.
yeah.
The national media was mad, but like over here, like everyone's just grateful.
I forgot you're in
Yeah.
Detroit now, man.
Yeah,
Wow, is that the new squad?
yeah.
Is
No,
the
I'm
I'm
Lions
still
the
a
new
Steelers fan. I'm
squad?
still a Steelers
Okay.
fan. I'm still a
Still
Steelers
Steelers
fan.
fan.
Still,
All right, good.
I still got.
I was just checking. I was
Yeah,
making sure you weren't switching up
I'm
on
not switching
our
up.
old boy
I'm not
Kenny.
switching up. I'm not switching up on Kenny. Well, now
I might be
Tony
switching
wants
up on
Justin
Kenny.
Fields.
I
That'd
heard
be
that today.
something.
I heard that today on the fan, and I think that is very dumb.
Yeah. No chance.
I
He's gonna
I
be the starting quarterback next season.
I'm thinking
Game 1, who do you think right now?
Kenny, probably. If they don't bring anyone in.
You think Kenny? Do you think it's a competition in the offseason though, Alex?
It always feels like it is with Tomlin nowadays, ever since Ben left. Like, there wasn't
Yeah.
anything set in stone last year.
I think it'll
It
be a
almost has to.
Because
competition,
Mitch is
but
still there, and Mitch, is a proven starter, like, won the division with the Bears.
Kenny's still the number 1 on paper, so
Yeah.
I think if I had to put my money up, I think I'm going Kenny. And reason being is because I don't think Tomlin is ready to make that call that he made a
Yeah.
mistake.
And
By
I think
drafting
Artie's
Kenny Pickett.
a good OC. Look what he
You're
did
a
with the
fan?
Titans.
Are you a
I like
fan
it.
of that?
I liked it. I don't know why
You
people were hating
Okay.
probably off of recency bias with Atlanta, but like, look what he did in Tennessee. Number 1 seed. Made Derrick Henry look like a monster. You know, he already was a monster, but
I was gonna say, I feel like Derrick Henry is pretty darn good there, Alex.
we've got little Derrick Henry and Najee. I mean,
I saw the most funny meme about Najee Harris at the beginning of the season when they said Najee Harris looks like he runs with jeans on out there. I was looking at it and it was pretty funny, but he turned it on towards the end of the year, and
Najee
I
and
don't-
Jalen both. They were both
They
really
like
did.
the 1-2 punch. They were running like Jerome Bettis out there.
they really
Jalen
were.
especially.
Yeah, the bus and Willie Parker, wasn't that the combo?
Mhm.
Fast Willie.
yeah.
Man, I miss those days.
And
I saw a
Mendenhall.
clip.
Cheers.
Cheers, Stonies. Did we
I
give
don't
a
have
Stonies
Stonies.
shout out?
I don't
Get
know
out of
if
here,
it's-
Alex. Or do you
No,
just
we don't
Blake's,
do
slowly
Blake's
drop
is
yours
big in
down?
Michigan.
Get out of here. Stonies beer.
Stoney's light,
Pure.
pure honest beer.
Honest beer. Right
It does
on.
taste pretty good. I think I like the regular beer better, but the light
Really?
beer is not bad. That's all
See,
I got. left.
I don't know. I think the regular one has a little bit more flavor, but I feel like the lighter one, obviously, you can drink a little bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure. But to be
But
honest,
it's
lately I've
it's
been not
good.
some IPAs every now and then. Hit.
Yeah, we need to talk to Stonies about a little
An
IPA
IPA.
action.
I don't know
Ooh.
if that's their thing.
I don't think
They
it
do
is,
ciders.
Maybe it will be. I don't know.
but I wonder if that would break the German rule if like you added in some type of flavoring.
What is
or
it called?
hops.
The Geneva Purity Law or something?
The,
or Geneva
uh,
Purity Convention?
I thought it was the pure German beer law or something like that.
Something like that. Regardless, what is it? Pure honest beer, and they have 3 ingredients: hops, water, something else. I
Is it
forget what
barley?
it is.
Is it barley?
Yes, hops, water, barley. Maybe.
I think that's what it is. We're false advertising. We need to
We need
check
to
our
get our
facts
game
before
up.
we start advertising.
I never
Some
heard of them.
IPAs though from well, they're Stoney's
It's good
is local.
Pittsburgh.
They're brewed down in Latrobe, PA, so it's smaller
That's
brewery,
probably why
but
Latrobe.
pretty solid market share in the Western PA, Eastern Ohio region. But been a big bourbon guy though lately. Not when I don't drink
Really?
very often, but if I do,
Yeah.
like a nice old fashioned or something.
Ooh, yeah, it does hit the spot where it's just one or two, and you're like, all right, I'm good.
Last time we did one of these, you were just sipping on some dark liquor.
that was I think, was it us or was it me, you, John? I remember the one. It was before we got back on break, dude, and I was just bourboned up. And I'm like,
I
You were
remember
bourboned
that.
Yeah, I'm
up.
ripping
There
and
was like
Popo was
NBA
drink. Popo was
playoffs,
the
I think.
sober one.
Yeah,
He was drinking water.
that was
facts.
hilarious.
You had the one time NBA playoffs going on in the background. You could hear like Reese and them yelling in the back
I told him, I was like,
through
"You
that
guys
little
better
door.
chill out." Yeah,
That
that
was
thing
a
had
good
Were the
zero
episode.
Cavs
something.
playing?
It
Cavs
would have
must have been
been
playing.
that must have
Yeah, it
been
probably
like
was the
March or
Cavs.
April or something, right?
See,
It
we
would've
were
been
beating
like
the Knicks were
April.
beating up on him.
That was with your cousin, wasn't it, Josh? I looked
we
around
did,
twice.
We
and was
did
like,
one
"Bro,
like
shut
that,
up."
and then me and you did one or two by ourselves, like around this time last year too. So I remember we were talking about the train derailment that one time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
came
about a
back
year
in it.
ago.
That came back in the news too. Did you see that?
I didn't see what it was about, but I heard something.
Yeah, they're doing all kinds of talks with people in the town and studies now, and I think lawsuits getting paid out and stuff. I mean, it's pretty crazy though how quick it went away for as
Real
quick
fast.
as it blew up. You know?
That was
Well,
crazy.
Janaki's
honestly.
boss got to fly out to CNN to be in a town hall for that.
Really?
Really?
Is he from the area?
He grew up and he was born and raised and he still lives in East Palestine.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation, and obviously you got to ask a lot of questions about it because I don't know, it seemed a little sketch.
Right. I mean, anything to that magnitude, you're just like, holy shit. I mean, remember the video you literally took from Cranberry where you flew your drone straight
Yeah.
up from your house?
I remember
You
I was
sent me it, I'm
watching
like-
I
never
saw
saw this.
something on Twitter or on CNN that they were like, that was right when they were gonna like blow it up. Remember they had to like blow it up so it didn't blow up by itself. So they blew it up, and they were showing like this huge plume of smoke. I was like, I wonder if we'd be able to see that. So I took the drone up, and sure enough, like way off in the distance, you could see like this mushroom cloud of
It
smoke.
was easily visible too.
Yeah, easily visible. I mean, from here to East Palestine's like probably 23-ish miles, 20 miles or so. So it's not too
Yeah.
far, but still crazy to think about.
It really is. It looked like a mini nuke, truthfully. Like if,
Yeah,
but like a mushroom cloud of a nuke. But I mean, black smoke. But that was crazy. What was that? 2 years ago now?
Last year.
no, it was just last year.
That was
like
last
a
year?
year ago.
It feels like 2 years, man. That's so weird.
Yeah, what have you been up to this last week?
This week, driving around, just work, man. Just work. The day in, day
Work
out
been
grind.
going good.
It is, man. I'm enjoying it. Got a little bit new of a territory, so I'm not driving around like crazy. I still got some road miles, but nothing as big state wise. My state's kind of shrunk down, which is nice. So
Yeah.
I have
What's your
PA,
territory? What, PA?
PA, West Virginia, and a little bit of Ohio. That's about it.
That's not bad. You put some
Yeah.
miles in though.
I do, man. I do. I'm a
Every
road
time
road
I
dog.
talk to you, I feel like I'll send you a voice memo or something, and you'll be like, you'll just hear like like you hitting potholes or something in the background.
Yeah, or me like when I get
that
on my
one
phone,
day-
I hit a rumble strip.
Yeah, that one day it was snowing, you just send like a holy shit or something, and it was just like complete blizzard.
Did I send you that video, dude? That was one time that I was on the road, and I was legitimate nervous, and I went, okay,
Yeah.
all right, be cool, be cool, be cool, because that's the worst part about like driving in a situation like that, where if you get into it, you immediately hit the panic button, and I felt it coming. So in my head, I just kept telling myself, you got it, keep going straight, keep going. Like I was literally talking to myself with the cars. Keep going straight, don't hit the brake, gas it out.
Yeah.
Because dude, you hit the brake or you slide one way or another on the highway, and you got Mr. 18 wheeler going
Yeah.
down the road. Like that's it, just like that. I
That's
had to
the
stop and
worst
turn around.
situation, honestly. Snow can be fun to drive in, but not when you have to be like on the highway or like have somewhere to be.
It snowed like 6
No.
inches here the other day, and everyone
Yeah.
was stoned. They don't cancel for anything. Like a couple weeks ago, we did get a pretty bad blizzard that they actually did cancel stuff with. They need.
Yeah,
to
you guys get a
cancel
lot of
it.
snow up there.
It's yeah. It's
Mhm.
not. It's not. We're not in Pennsylvania anymore.
It's a different
What have you
game.
been up to this week?
Not much. Went to Top Golf on Tuesday night.
Hey.
with the fam, so that was pretty fun. Taking the first time my parents had been there.
Nice.
Celebrating graduation. So
Top golf.
Oh, there
Top
you go.
golf is
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, dude. Congrats on
Thanks.
graduating, man.
thanks, brother.
That's
You
crazy.
made it.
Yeah.
You made it. You made it through. You're on the other side
And
now.
got the
Adulthood.
diploma. Didn't expect to get. We thought we was getting
got
the
it
diploma
already?
at. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get it at commencement, but they gave it to
They
me.
knew better. They knew better to not mess around with you. You're the legend around there, bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
school's gonna
On the
miss you.
priority list.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, like the first week of classes going back, a lot of people reached out to me like they were missing me and stuff. And
Yeah. You miss
You
it
know.
then?
I miss it. Like especially right now, like when everyone's going out and partying, and I'm like still here with my parents. Nothing against them. I love them. But and I'm watching
You're-
UFC, and you know.
You're forever a legend. We need to do this on Saturday night, so to catch back
Yo.
on the old times. Now that we're a little
Hey.
far away.
2 more weeks. I'll be there in 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
I'm gonna-
you're back.
I'll
Yeah.
try to make something work. I think it's Lauren's senior night that night too. So
Whew.
unfortunately, I have conflicting schedules there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
I
gotta
think
have
it's
some
just
Michigan
the
do a Michigan potty.
Hey.
Man,
So
I've never been to
speaking of
Michigan.
DraftKings,
Me
there's a
neither.
draft. We're like 20 minutes from the stadiums.
What stadium?
Canada's like all the stadiums where the
Mm.
Pistons play, the Red Wings, and then the Lions Stadium and the Tigers Stadium are right across the street from each other.
Nice.
And then Canada's like 30 minutes away. I know
That's
Bowen's
pretty
got his
cool.
passport. I don't know about Josh.
I got my passport.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
all
so
for
here's the
it.
thing
Hey,
about
we can
Michigan.
we can hit a little
Hey.
Canada action.
Here's the thing about Michigan.
Yeah.
So I
Tell
got
me.
I got an enhanced ID for. So
What's
I'm officially
that?
in Michigan.
What's
You
an
get-
enhanced
you
ID?
it basically acts as a passport. You can go to Canada, Mexico, and like the Caribbean islands because I guess the car plants are there. And so
And they don't check. They don't like check
they'll
or anything.
check. You have to go through customs. You have to go through
Okay.
customs and you hand it, but you don't need a passport. You don't have to go through that hoopla.
You just need the
Interesting.
license.
Yeah.
Do you,
so
you have your passport though, anyway, right?
I had a junior one that expired like 5 years ago
Okay.
for going to Europe.
Well, you can
How
still
about-
Now
get
you
in
can only
anything
use the
that-
pass. You can only use the enhanced ID to go into Canada to drive or boat. If you fly into Canada from Detroit, you still got a
Passport up.
passport on.
So
Yeah.
it's for
Man,
like,
imagine being on a boat
okay.
going to Canada.
Dude,
That'd be
like so.
sick.
My grandpa had a boat on Lake Erie, and he used to always talk about it's like a 2.5 hour boat ride, like all the way across into Canadian waters. And
That's
it's like
so
the honor system
sick.
up there,
Yeah.
like in the water. Like they're hoping that you report when you get there, but
Wow.
yeah,
wow.
I never did it.
That's
But
wild.
it's like Erie's not very wide, obviously.
Mhm.
But I mean, still kind of cool to think about. If you had jet
Yeah.
skis or like a speedboat, you'd be there in like 45 minutes.
Wasn't there that one water slide at the water park that Grandma took us to like 6 years ago? You could see Canada from the top of the slide.
I think so. What was that
I
place
think that was a
called?
little
That
bit
was
of Splash Lagoon.
Splash Lagoon. That
Yeah.
place
Oh,
was
in
legit.
Erie. Yeah,
Yeah,
Splash Lagoon
we love
sweet.
that place. We love that place.
We were there. When was that? That was probably like
That was like
almost
2013.
10 years ago or
The
so.
a week later, I got
Oh.
my braces.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have the most nasty story about Splash Lagoon.
No way.
we
You gotta
we were at
tell us.
we were at Splash Lagoon for a basketball tournament. We were up in Erie for a basketball tournament. We went to Splash Lagoon one of the days that we had a game, like later in the day or early in the morning. I forget. We go down there. You know how they have the basketball court set up?
Oh,
Where
we
it's
played that the
pole?
whole time.
Dude. There was a wig, like a weave, just like floating around in the water down there. Nobody like grabbed it, picked it up or nothing. It was just like floating around in there. We're like, lifeguard, what is that? We didn't know what it was. And he was like, oh, I guess I'll pick it up. Picked it up, threw it away. Like, oh my God. That was my Splash Lagoon story. But
That's
Fun
the
time,
only thing
though.
with
Fun
like
time.
the places like that. You get so many people there that it's like kind of gets nasty. But
yeah. Yeah.
Pretty big
I had like a
place.
pole with a lot of people indoors. Smell. But it's fun.
yeah, I mean it's
water
different.
slides.
I remember in high school, people always used to talk, or maybe it was like middle school. People used to always talk about Kalahari. You ever heard
Yes.
that?
I had
Out in
no
Yeah,
Ohio or
clue.
something?
Kalahari.
I never went there, but it's supposed to be pretty sweet.
I went to Splash Lagoon. That was it.
Yeah, I've only been there. You ever go to Sandcastle?
Yes, I have, man. And Sandcastle that's another element. You think
Yeah,
that Sandcastle doesn't even put a patch on,
the Wild
or I should
West.
say, Wild Lagoon or Splash Lagoon doesn't put a patch on Sandcastle, man. That is another ball game. It really is. And you ever go to the big one up on the top when you have to walk up the stairs and the whole entire thing's swaying in the wind? And you're going, oh God, I'm about to go down this yellow slide. You go to get down and like the slide's like moving back and forth in the wind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Terrifying. But it's fun. I mean, you just gotta bypass everything. I used to
Yeah.
think when I was a kid that they had a slide that shot into the Monongahela River.
Yo, we got our first
Imagine-
question
Imagine how cool that would be.
Really?
What we get a question on?
from Peter's Pasta. Do you consider cereal soup?
Hey. Oh. Do we consider cereal soup?
I'm
No.
gonna say
No chance.
Because
No.
it's not hot. Normally,
Does the soup have to be hot though?
I think so.
What
I'm
about
gonna change
actually-
my definition. I'm gonna say a soup is not something that is the liquid can't be milk.
what is the liquid in cream abyss soup though? Isn't that a milk product?
Probably.
I'm calling out on technicalities
Damn,
because
this is
that's
a
like
good
my
one then. What?
that is a good one. Maybe it
They're
has to be
different.
over
They're
a certain percentage of milk. It would have to be over a certain percentage of milk because cream. I think like a lobster bisque.
That's a
Is
Lobster bisque. I've been craving lobster bisque from Red Lobster.
from From Red Lobster.
I just
man,
got a
you're up
random
there-
craving the other day, man. So
You're up by the lake, Alex. You need to get some good stuff. You need to ditch the.
it's kind of hard when you got a father that has a seafood allergy. It's kind of hard. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't help.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Peter's Pasta will hate this. I got a really big craving the other day for Olive Garden. I know it's fake Italian,
Ooh.
but
Oh, I literally watched a video the other night about somebody ranting about Olive Garden. And
What were they
honestly,
saying?
the kids' meal is insane. Though you get a huge portion for
How-
like $10.
just how consistent it is, which is fair.
How consistent Olive Garden is? Well, I worked
Yeah.
there for like 4 or 5 years, or not 4
Oh.
or 5 years. It was like 20. It's like 2 years during high school.
You could give the insight.
It's just like McDonald's of Italian food.
I wouldn't say
No.
that.
Meaning just
Fazoli's
meaning
is the
myself.
McDonald's of
I gotta take a
Italian
piss
food.
real quick.
I just say that. Oh yeah, go for it. I just say that is
You're dang right, Peter's Pasta. He said the breadsticks
those
are fire.
breadsticks are fire. The breadsticks are indeed fire.
And
There
the
were so
chicken
many
gnocchi
breadsticks
soup is
there.
actually fire. That specifically, I got a craving for the soup, the chicken gnocchi.
Some of the
soup and
food's
breadsticks.
good. It's just not really like authentic Italian food sometimes. But just everything's always like pre-prepared and like a lot of frozen stuff still. But what do you
That's
need?
like
I mean,
most chains, though.
that place gets so busy though. You're not going to be able to. They wouldn't be able to put the food out fast enough for like all the endless pasta stuff that they do and the pasta pass and all that.
Yeah. I want to go to Olive Garden sometime and just let them put as much Parmesan cheese on. See how long I can go without saying
See
it.
how long it goes for.
Yeah.
Tell me when.
Yeah. I like that commercial for, I think it's the insurance company. But the guy is like bathing in it.
I
They
don't know
do
if
get
I've seen
creative.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, just tell me when. The
Yeah.
guy's up top, and he's like,
That's wild.
yeah. No, they get creative with their commercials these days, and I mean, how much more creative can you get with insurance? Like where an insurance commercial ever hits home with a person.
I see the most.
You know?
It's weird actually.
When
'cause
does that
I,
happen?
I feel like there's like different eras of insurance commercials because when I was a kid, it was like
They were the shit.
Allstate. It was like Allstate all the time. Now it's Liberty
Geico?
Liberty.
Geico.
The E-Trade
Yeah.
baby's coming back, though.
I haven't seen the E-Trade one yet.
I haven't seen
Well,
the E-Trade
apparently
baby in a while.
E-Trade only releases a commercial once a year for the Super Bowl because everyone loves the E-Trade baby.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the
That is
Super
true.
Bowl commercials are going to be. I saw that there's going to be a lot of like fashion and beauty care products this year because they think there's going to be more feminine viewers.
Taylor Swift?
Because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Yeah.
NFL is going to be raking it in. They're going to be like, all right, L'Oreal, you want to come do an advertisement?
This will be the most
Give it a-
watched Super Bowl ever for sure.
You think?
Oh yeah, are you kidding
Just
me?
because of the
everybody's going to be
T-swizzle?
curious. Yeah, regardless. If
They're
they
always
like
gonna be
her or
curious
not.
if she made it from her concert in Japan the night before.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother storyline. Did she make it in time? Oh, here's her.
Well,
running
the
down hallway to
Japanese
the
embassy
suite.
put out a tweet saying she should be able to make it in time.
The
for the
Japanese embassy is getting.
Yeah, the
That's
American
crazy.
Japanese embassy put a statement out today.
Like she's gonna get a fighter jet escort through through restricted airspace to
Wouldn't
get in.
surprise me.
Flying at Mach 1.
It's gonna be nuts though. It should. I'm excited to watch the Super Bowl this year. I think it'll be fun. Just
I
'cause
know,
they're
a
two
lot of
teams
people
that
are
fun
like-
to watch.
I posted on my story. I said we should be in for. You all probably saw it. It was like we should be in for a banger. This will be an instant classic. I had someone respond to me and say, "No, no, 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 no. I'm tired of the Chiefs. I don't like the Niners. I don't want to see this at all." Like,
I think it's
I
going to
mean,
be a good
I
game.
see I see like getting tired of the Chiefs, but it's fun football.
but
to
it's
watch,
like
so.
the Patriots in '19. They struggled in the regular season. When they made the playoffs, they turned it on, and that's when it matters.
Yep.
That's
They
all
got
you
the
need. I mean,
balls on 'em.
Yeah.
he's like Mahomes, or he's like Brady in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
And
proven.
I think Mahomes is going to be,
nothing but
when
the
it's all
West.
said and done, he's going to be better than Tom.
Ooh.
Tom couldn't scramble.
Oh.
He couldn't
What is
scramble,
it?
and like
I
some
don't
of these
think he
throws
beats
makes-
his legacy, though. I don't think he beats his legacy of Tom Brady. You know,
6 AFC championships and 6 seasons played though.
it is crazy.
Appearances, not wins, but
And he's 2-1 in the Super Bowl. What? Brady had 4 Super Bowl losses, right? I mean, the 2 to the Giants.
But the dude's been to it 11 times.
Yeah. You gotta finish the story, though, like
Like-
Cody Rhodes.
He
I
said you got
mean,
to finish the story though.
I mean, truthfully though, I don't know, man. It almost comes back to like the LeBron Jordan debate, and I think
It's gonna be It's gonna be like that.
Tom Brady's going to be Michael Jordan in that situation. You know, I really do. I think it's no matter what. I feel like always in my head that Tom Brady is the GOAT, even though I didn't grow up with Michael Jordan. I always think from watching like older clips of Michael Jordan, just how cool he was. Like he was that guy versus
And
like
he didn't.
LeBron's kind of a
And when he
cornbattle.
was in the finals, he didn't lose once. He
He
batted
did.
1,000 in the finals.
Just I don't know. I just feel
But
like me as a
part of me like he
basketball
took
player,
two.
like
He
him
took
more.
2 years off. He took 2 years off. LeBron hasn't taken a year off, and that stretch
Hey,
with the Cavs and the Heat. He made the finals every year.
Jordan took 2 years off and came back, and guess what he did, Alex?
He won rings.
3 rings.
He tried to play baseball.
He did. That I mean, I don't know. Just the cool factor of Michael Jordan alone, I'm just like, damn.
Legit.
I don't know how he got off on that tangent, but
Josh is a hot
I don't know.
guy. He doesn't like basketball that much.
I don't
Who's
think
your favorite,
Mahomes passes.
You don't think I kind of have to side with Alex here. I think he's on a roll right now.
Braun.
I think he's on a roll. I think he could statistic wise, but just in my eyes, I don't think he passes in the GOAT.
Did you
GOAT
see the
debate.
post? Like the
It's a
stats,
tall
like
task for sure,
Mahomes
but-
is doing statistically better than Brady was doing at this stage in his career.
Right.
Yeah.
I that's what I agree that stats wise, Mahomes I think will edge him out, but actually bad terminology there.
Yeah.
Using that, but how is that like a thing now, dude? Speaking of,
Edging somebody out.
Oh, I got cider up my nose.
Oh, cider up my nose.
dude, like I didn't even know that was a thing till like 3 days ago, and I'm reading through Instagram comments. What was that?
What?
This thing has sound effects.
Was that applauding for the edging? For edging?
What's this do? Oh shit.
Oh, we got an intro.
Is this an advertisement?
I don't know what's going on. What's that on?
That's the
I
app.
don't know.
That's the app.
Riverside
Do you-
Mobile, baby.
Do you have that feature you can add it in? Oh my god, how do you turn it off?
Yo, for the audience, we're experimenting right now, guys. If you go
We're
on the
adding a
stream,
little
it's like
spaceship.
it's the quad box on the Red Zone channel.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wonder what this does.
Ooh.
This is a pretty
that
cool
Ice Spice?
platform, honestly. We should use it more for stuff like this.
Yeah.
It is. It's fun. I mean to break up the little monotony of it and
Yeah, just a little live
Kick
stream
back
here
and-
and there, you know.
right.
We got 10 views on YouTube,
I'm
Hey.
one. So 9.
10 on 9. I might be
That's
one.
alright.
Twitch, I think we have 1 or 2.
I'm not the
That
other
might
on
be me
YouTube,
also.
so
That's probably you too.
I gave the little.
Hey, we're working on it, you know. It's a start.
it is. It really is. We're building. We're building.
We're
You want me to
building.
dive into some of these questions or what?
Yeah, let's get it going.
Do
All right.
this.
All right. You want me to start with a good old would you rather?
Yeah.
I think we're at that time. Would you rather know the exact moment and cause of your death, or remain oblivious to it, living with uncertainty?
I'd like to know when, so I can know. So I have a deadline on when I'd like to get some of my bucket list items done.
But you would also have to know how, the cause.
That's fine. I mean,
I would say I'd rather not know.
I'm in the not
just-
know category.
I would just rather not know because then you can just live and I don't know. You don't have to worry. I wouldn't worry about it as much. Like once you get to those like last couple years before, you'd be like, ah, shit. Like versus if you didn't know, you got time.
I think if you didn't know too, that it would make you like if you had that option presented to you, then you would appreciate everything else more. Like if it was like somebody gave you the red and blue pill, you could either know when you're
Yeah.
gonna die or not. Then I think it would make you really appreciate everything after that point. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
My thought
fair.
on that one. You know,
I think
if
I'll
that was
go-
how it was presented.
I'd go unknown still.
Hmm. I like it. I like it. All right. Would you rather be the richest person in the world, but always be lonely? Or, okay, that one's dumb. Never mind. That one's stupid.
Skip.
I'm not reading that. Skip. Um, let's see. Hmm. Oh, would you rather erase all the memories of your past, but have the ability to create a perfect future, or keep your memories with no control over what lies ahead?
I can't forget you guys. Like,
I
Hold on,
know.
I'm gonna need a repeat.
This one, I feel like everybody would
I think
kind of
we
be like,
answered
just
that
give me
one
the
last
future.
spring in Mullen's backyard.
Did we?
Did
I
we?
think we did. I think we might
Really?
have.
Alex, you do have a wicked strong memory. I'll give you that.
Wait, there could have been one of those
This is
questions
from chat.
the. 'Cause remember, I have that app.
No, you have the game, don't you?
Yeah, I got that game. Could whip that out.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
that's
used
what it
that
is.
in a minute.
Oh, no. That's what I was. I thought that had would you rather questions in it too.
It did
I'm
have some stuff. Oh shit!
Who's hopping in now?
No,
It's Josh.
that was me as a producer. And I
Oh.
wasn't supposed to be on the show.
Now you're hopping in.
Hey, breaking news.
Yeah, hold
Apparently, Mason Rudolph is at the Bulls game tonight, and he got a photo with Alex Caruso.
Mason
All right,
Rudolph
Mason.
in Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a.
I don't
It's
know
a little
what they're
What you
playing
doing
now.
out there?
Maybe they're gonna
Wait,
do a
the
blockbuster
Bulls don't
trade.
play tonight. That's an old photo. Never mind.
It's a blockbuster trade. What if they
So
did?
he's just in Chicago.
Rudolph for Fields.
That would
That'd
be.
That'd be detrimental
Yeah.
to Chicago.
Kevin Warren's is
Yes.
the president of the Bears, former Big Ten commissioner. He's got a smart mind. I don't think he'd make that deal.
You don't think he'd
Yeah.
do it?
Not the new Bears brass.
Do you think this is Tomlin's
enough.
last year?
Yes.
I don't know.
You think?
Well,
depends what they
let
do.
me back up. I think it depends on what they do. Like if they crush it, he's here. He's here. I don't know though, because they're gonna want to extend him before the season starts, so it might not be.
I'd love to see us just call.
I could see him
Belichick
getting
or
in like
Vrabel.
getting like a 2-year deal or something.
Man, Vrabel at Pittsburgh.
And then, whoa. So
That's our type of guy.
I mean, Vrabel
So is
played
Tomlin.
for the
But
Steelers too.
yes. Hey, I think it's a
And Artie
shoe-in.
Smith was his OC. Although he'd probably bring in a new OC, he could choose the staff, but
I don't think he would. You're connecting all the dots here, Alex. I think he'd keep him as
he'd at
is.
least keep Artie. I don't know about everyone else.
I don't know. If you could have any historic figure as your personal assistant, who would it be, and what task would you assign them first?
Historic
Ooh.
figure.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I don't know if this is. I don't know. It might be what you're thinking, but I would probably want like, in Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
the Jarvis, like his like personal dude.
Oh, yeah. That's a
That'd
good
be kind of a
point.
sweet assistant, but it's not a real like. It'd only be somebody to talk to, basically. But
It would be a solid assistant.
I keep
Correct.
thinking like getting hiring like Bobby Flay or Guy Fieri just to cook me dinner. Like
that would be sick.
Hey, that's smart. That's a
mean,
smart course
you
there.
gotta think,
Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay.
What
Oh,
are
him too,
you?
yeah.
What are you?
They have at the Walmart here
idiots.
Gordon Ramsay fish and chips.
Why is it that it was ever called fish and chips and it's literally fries?
That's what they call fries in Britain. Chips. I don't know where the origin of that came from, but
Why is it? You know what's super funny that I just realized the other day too? That British people, like there's really world-renowned culinary schools over in the UK. But every time that you hear of English people, the knock on them is that they don't season any of their foods, and their food is disgusting.
I don't know. I mean, I've dabbled into the cooking world. I don't know if you've seen my stories. Josh has seen them. I think.
I have seen. You were cooking some sloppy joes this week, huh?
Sloppy Joe potato tacos.
Yo.
Ooh, I saw the tacos. They look
Turned
good.
out good, I think, huh?
Shout out to my guy cooking in the Midwest for the recipe on TikTok. Follow him on TikTok.
Is that where you get your recipes?
I've cooked 3 things so far this year, and everything has been from him, literally.
Is TikTok the move for food recipes?
He has so I get the recipes from his website, but I found them on TikTok. And I've
heard that TikTok is a great platform to get food recipes.
Yeah.
And my mom has used TikTok, I think, a couple times, and I'm like, Mom, where'd you learn how to do that? She goes, TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of scary, but also cool at the same time because the food was pretty damn good. I will say that.
My mom made like a chicken casserole with like the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits the other day, and they were fire.
I would mess up some Red Lobster biscuits.
That's what that's my.
I haven't been to Red Lobster in a while, actually.
Where's one place that you guys went to in your life where the food was just the most memorable? If you could pinpoint a place in your life where you went,
like the city or like
most memorable
restaurant.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Anywhere in the world where you could just pinpoint a place where you're like, that was the best food I've ever had in my life.
I think I have an answer for this actually. When I'm on vacation in Hilton Head, there's a place called Skull Creek, and they've just had the best food every time I've been there. Best atmosphere, best food. Like drinking a beer, you can walk around. Really big property, but like the food's just crazy. All the seafood, the sushi.
Okay. So it's seafood and sushi and like
Sushi's
the fresh seafood.
Yeah.
The fresh seafood, I think, is the kicker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's probably up there as the best thing I've had. I just put us live on Instagram, by the way.
Let's go.
Hey,
So,
Instagram. Let's go. Way to go, Josh.
But we'll see.
Let's go. I would agree, though.
Should have just got a notification, right?
Yeah, we're live. It's your desktop screen.
Yeah, well, it shows us, right?
Yeah, we can see your tabs.
That's all right.
Surprise.
My one gaming friend, he always has like 1,000, and I'm not even exaggerating. He's always got like 1,000 tabs open.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out a way to get it
things.
so that the, I mean, it's just some bookmarks and stuff, but
yeah.
Hey, we're
That's
there.
funny.
We're live.
Hey,
we got one
we're
viewer
live.
on Instagram. We'll
For
see
real?
if anybody
It's
else comes
Dylan
through.
Klecker Visuals.
Tell Dylan.
What's up, guy?
Tell Dylan to say what's up. Damn, what was that? About a year
I think
ago already?
About a year
Kanaki,
ago,
I know
we
would have
did
been
Dylan.
in here for sure, but he's calling a basketball game.
He's been on the come up this year. He just had his Andrew McCutcheon photos posted up. You know,
Let's go.
Some girl named
Dude.
Jess Vion joined. I don't know.
Great.
I think Kutch
kidding.
could stay around in Pittsburgh for the rest of his life, man, and just get bankrolled and just get whatever he wants.
That's probably.
You'll
his
never have to
plan
buy
at
a
this
beer in Pittsburgh ever again.
No.
He's a legend.
I mean, even last year, bro, his season was unbelievable. Like, he was pretty fucking good.
He was
right?
solid, and then what is?
Or am I wrong in
Alex, do you
thinking
know
that?
what he's like one home run or something away from something, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. He's right away from some milestone, and it was like you can't end it like that with his Achilles injury or whatever he had last year.
Because he did well in the first month. The Pirates do well in the first month or two of the season, and they just somehow.
They give us false hope every damn year, man.
Yeah.
I got to go to some Pirate games, though, this year. That was fun. Got to see Josh down there. That was awesome, dude. That was the highlight of it.
We gotta get to another Pirates game. I gotta get to
Let's
another.
do it.
Fun to
We're
go
putting
to.
it on the books.
All right.
It's
Hey,
the best
come up for a
stadium in the
Tigers
world.
game. The Tigers, since they're so bad, like, tickets.
Speaking of the Pirates and Tigers, Jim Leland into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Guess what he said today? He said that he wasn't putting an MLB team, any of the teams he coached on, his in Hall of Fame enshrinement, like the mold that they do.
Oh, yeah.
He said he wasn't going to pick a team. I thought for sure he was going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's
I
surprising.
knew him as a Tigers manager when I was like in third grade when I first started following the game. But
That's what I thought too, because he spent, I mean, for our generation, I'd known him solely as Miguel Cabrera, Justin Verlander,
yeah,
Prince Fielder. Dude, that team was sick. Them and MLB The Show. Oh my God,
oh my, yeah.
Oh, I figured
unstoppable.
out we could go like this.
Max Scherzer was on that team too, wasn't he,
Oh, we
Alex?
can zoom in. Yeah,
Was Scherzer was on that team
yeah. And then he
too?
went to the Nats, and now he's.
There we go.
Yeah, what's he doing now? What team's he on now?
I think he's on the Dodgers.
That's
Or
right.
no, the Mets. Maybe. Wait, he was on the
He has
Mets.
two. He has two different colored eyes.
Yeah.
I know
He
that.
does.
Yeah. I wonder what's the odds of that.
Oh no,
Let me
he's on
search
the
that
he's
up.
on the Rangers. He's on the Rangers. I knew that.
Oh
He
yeah.
got traded mid-season.
Let's see. What's
He's
the
got a
odds?
ring again. A ring.
Oh yeah, they just won last year. How about
Yeah.
that one? The Rangers out of nowhere. They were terrible for so many years.
I mean, the Diamondbacks out of nowhere making the World Series. Like
Right.
they were down 3-1 in the NLCS.
Yeah.
Two different colored
Diamondbacks.
eyes. Let's see.
Next year it'll be the Pirates. Paul
Hey, you never
Skeens,
know.
Chapman.
I saw that Chapman was in the farm system.
I love that. I love that move.
That's
back.
sick.
He still
what's-
throws 100 miles. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it.
He's listed
The
as
Pirates-
like a reliever now too.
yeah.
The
He was
Pirates do
terrible for
anything
us.
to bring people back into the stands, dude. Like if
Yeah.
Pirates fans hear that Aroldis Chapman's going to be back, they're going to be like, "All right, I'm coming to watch the games."
It's the retirement home for all the guys
Players
that were good in the
baseball.
mid-2010s.
It really is. It really is. You know what's
Hey, it's
crazy?
still
There's a
good
kid
time,
from
though.
there's a kid from Bethel actually that's on the Altoona Curve that I played with in high school. What team is he on, Chapman? What
Chapman.
farm team
Well,
is
he'll
he
be on
on?
the Pirates.
Still have spring training.
I thought he was
to
in.
go through.
I thought he was in the
Pitchers
farm
and catchers
system.
report in like 3 weeks from,
No,
from
he's
tomorrow.
well. They might
Oh.
have put him on like one of those teams, but I doubt it yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because that would be really cool if Justin played with Chapman. That'd be sick. We should get Justin
There's a
on too for the
chance.
podcast. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he can tell us about the spring training and playing and stuff, dude. Because he said
Yeah.
last year they had 3 guys get called up from his team because they had so many injuries, and Justin was like next up or a
Pirates
couple
were
up.
like a minor. They had a lot of minor league players or rookies, I should say, playing on the team last year, especially
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see some of those young guys get a chance. But yeah, I remember that day you were up in the stands. You were like FaceTiming. You're like, "Yo, answer the phone." I was like, "All right." That was
I saw
funny.
you. I eyed you up, dude. I was like, there he is. I was like, there's Josh. It was me, Brandon, Eve, and Julia. And Josh was like walking down doing his business. I'm like, Josh. I was like screaming. I'm like, there ain't no way he heard me. And then I'm doing a Snapchat video, and you see me with the camera and zoom in. I'm
I
like,
saw your
"Let's
story
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
I
so
saw
sick,
you on the
man.
Camera.
That was sweet.
That was a
To
good
see you in
day,
the
a good
outfit,
day.
just like out there on the field. That was a good game. I think
Yeah.
I texted you. What's the one dude number 3 that we got from Korea? Choi
Ji-hwan
or
Bae.
Ji-won Bae, dude.
Yeah.
He's sick. He's sick.
He's
I
cool.
love that dude. Is he a cool
He's
guy?
fun.
Have you talked to him?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't speak. I haven't talked to him too much other than like it's up.
Time by.
But I don't think he speaks not very good English, so he has like a translator and everything. But super cool dude though, like young, stylish, you know.
Dude, I just loved his walk-up music. Every time he walked up
Oh,
to the
yeah.
plate,
Oh,
it was a
what's the
different
song?
bass song. I'm in the club like, hey,
Yeah,
baby,
baby, baby.
hey, baby. And I was like,
Dude, a lot
oh,
of the
that's
music was
sick.
fun.
Yeah.
Carlos Santana, I think, had like I forget what he had some crazy like Spanish song, and it was like really like club feely, and it was like everybody get hype whenever it come on.
Oh, it was the one from Benchwarmers, wasn't it? Where it's like,
Yep.
yeah, that one. And like, I don't know any of the lyrics, but I feel like that was the beat to the song. And I remember
They had
listening
some
to it.
good
And
music taste, honestly. Like during BP and stuff, I get to listen to a lot of different like music that I normally would listen to, and learned a few songs from that for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best feeling in the world when you're just like listening and you hear a song that you don't know and you go,
Fresh
oh,
music.
what's that song? Nothing nothing is more humiliating than like asking somebody like, bro, what's this song? Thank God they have Shazam on our phones
Yeah.
now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
such
always
a
use
great
Snapchat,
feature.
but Shazam is yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love it.
looking at the topics here.
What do we got?
Yeah, we
I
got
was
people
looking. Oh
joining
wait,
on
I didn't
Instagram.
say.
Would you rather? We got people joining us.
Peter joined again on Insta, and then we have
Okay.
Gabe Martins.
Oh yeah, what's
Alright.
up, Gabe? It's my guy. He bought one of our shirts last year, actually.
All right. I
We're
still
making
got
some
my
new
shirt.
merch. Stay
I think he
tuned.
did. Unless it was Ethan. I don't
Are we
remember.
gonna take over the WEC Center and
We
have
might
teachers
might
there?
have to for old
I think
time's
we're all
sake.
kicked out now. We're
Yeah.
alumni. Gabe
Drew
would
Close
let
can
us
let
in,
us
though.
in.
I think any of them would let us in,
Malia
honestly.
Duffy can let us in. I know.
Uh-huh.
We got to do
He's
a
still got the
Brian.
ends.
I want to do Peacher sometime. I think he'd be a good podcast.
He really would, man. I feel like I
Yeah.
would just leave there being like, damn, I'm a disappointment right now.
Well, I don't think anymore because like I feel like that was him
Nah,
as like a teacher to student. Now it's just like friend to
he's
friend,
cool.
colleague to colleague, you know.
Yeah.
But
No,
like I
I've
tried to
not.
follow his advice, like relatively speaking, afterwards, you know, with like regards to not making stupid financial decisions and stuff. But I bought a car anyway, so
That's all right though, dude. I mean, like,
it's
truthfully,
acceptable.
use it for that and work and business. And he really did have some really good, helpful life advice points.
He was just a
You
good
know,
good teacher,
he was a great
understanding.
teacher.
I
Yeah.
remember I had to go to I had like a video shoot and I had to go to Maryland for it and I was like, "Hey man," or I was like, "Hey, I got to leave on missed class like Monday and Tuesday. Like just want to let you know." He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm pumped to hear that. Like go crush it. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Yeah."
He's so
It
cool.
worked
Like
Was that
out.
the Cumberland, Maryland one?
I think I was going to Deep Creek or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Realistically,
We were
we
talking
were
about Deep
respects
music
the
Creek.
video is
hustle.
what it
We're
was.
gonna plan a vacation there.
Deep Creek. I still have a
Yeah.
free trip. I was thinking about
Alright.
booking like a weekend here at the end of winter to like
All right. I'm
Cool.
It
down.
was either that or I was gonna wait until it was nicer out because then we could go golf. But
They
it's
got a ski
expensive as hell
resort
to
there.
golf there. They
I don't
do,
ski.
but
I haven't skied
it's
ever
looking
actually.
ski conditions looking rough right now.
It really is. It really is.
It's gonna be in the 60s this week.
Skiing's not big here because there's no mountains here. At least
No.
where I'm at, there are no mountains.
It's bigger on
Yeah,
us, though, man.
fair.
I was excited we got to go out.
Yeah, you
I mean,
went.
we
How
didn't
was
get
it
to.
that one day?
It was good, man. The slopes were solid, but it was funny trying to teach Julia at the time. Trying to teach somebody to ski while you like regularly don't ski is very tough because you still want to get your bearings about you skiing wise. So I'm like, all right, like let me just go down this one first, and then we can go do it, and like I can try and teach you. But it was fun, man. Like it was good. Hidden Valley was different.
Yeah,
So we went off. We went down this green trail like a couple times. She started to get the hang of it. So I said, all right, let's try for this blue one right down here to the right. So we go to hit this blue trail. Next thing you know, I hit one mogul, and I went, oh shit. I said, where the hell was the sign for these guys at? I look over at Julia. Her like arms are like out like this. I'm going, oh god, dude. She yard sales all over the place. I try to stop on a mogul. I launch myself to try and see if she's all right. Like I'm, all of our shit scattered across like this whole entire slope. And I'm
that's
like,
the
yeah,
worst.
we're not going back down that one. But it was
Yeah.
fun though, man. It was fun.
It's a good time. It's always tough, like when you're learning and like, especially when there's like a lot of people there and you don't know what you're doing. Like those first couple times are a little intimidating for sure. And even like teaching somebody can be rough if you're not like an expert already. Um,
Right?
which I don't think any of us are. But Hidden
No.
Valley, though, I like
I've
Hidden
never
Valley.
been, so don't ask me.
It's
You
fun
can
though,
really
Hidden
mess
Valley.
yourself
It's
up.
like, oh yeah, for sure. I remember one time like coming into the base of Hidden Valley, like where the two lifts are. I was like getting a little cocky, and I was like side slipping. Basically, I was like slowing down, but like really sliding to
Hmm.
like look cool like a hockey player, and
Try to
caught
snow
one of my
someone.
edges. Yeah, like caught one of my edges and just went like, and like smashed on the ground, and like all my stuff went everywhere. And the dude that's running the lift was like, "Yard sale," and I was just
The
like,
ski
"Oh,
culture is so funny, man. The ski and snowboard culture where it's like skateboarders. They're just like,
yeah,
"Oh, you bit it, buddy."
yeah."
It's
Like
like, "You all
honestly,
right, little bro?"
it can be fun. I want the one thing that really looks cool to me that I haven't done yet though is like the parks, like the terrain parks. I think it'd be cool to like learn how to ride a rail or like do those
Bro,
boxes and stuff. Like
I went off of
I'm
one
just too
box
scared to do
before.
it.
Dude, my buddies that were like super into it, then they could actually like go through the park and like, come on, quit being a little girl, come on, get it and do it. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll quit being a girl. Meanwhile, I have little rental skis and like these crappy skis, and I'm a terrible skier at the time. Go down off a little box jump, and it was probably like a 2 foot drop. Boom, right on the back of my head.
Oh man.
It's intimidating, man. It's intimidating. You get messed
Yeah,
up.
I want to learn to do that. Me and you should go like end of the year and just
We should
we'll end
just
up
go
in the
riding.
hospital.
I'll come
Yeah.
for moral support and drink.
Yeah, there you go. Drink some Stonies.
Get some like onion rings
Dilly dilly.
from the lodge.
There's some good food at those places.
It
There was
really
General
is.
So's that we went there that Monday after you went, I think, and they had like General So's in the kitchen there, and I was like, cool. It was
Are you
expensive.
serious?
It's like $25.
Oh my!
That's how they get you because there isn't absolutely anything else in sight of the ski resort. Like you can't go to
Yeah.
McDonald's down the street. So
$95 for the lift ticket too. At
on a
Seven Springs.
Monday,
On a Monday. Crazy.
Didn't you go on the
We were-
holiday
my-
though?
what?
My dad and I went. We were expecting it to be like pretty calm because it was a Monday, but dude, packed that day. Like there was there was
What?
lines at every lift. We were riding with 6 people up every time. Like
Oh my god.
it was crazy, but it was still fun because the conditions were good. But still, $95. I was like, what? It's not even a holiday or anything.
Right. It's crazy. I think they just because of how things are right now, and also because we haven't gotten snow in so long where they're just like, we need to jack this son of a gun
They
up.
got to get their money while they can, and you got to think like
Mhm.
they get 500 skiers on the day or something. Well, some of them have passes, obviously, probably like half. Still, they make some money with that.
Yeah, they're owned by Vail now. Have you heard that system?
Yeah.
Where
I have.
Don't
if
they own a
you
bunch?
if you
get a
buy
pass.
if you buy a Vail pass that say from that you would go to Seven Springs with, you could take that and go to Colorado and ski with that
Yeah,
pass.
that's my goal.
VAIL.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
That's
looking it
what-
up right now.
that's what I want to do. Probably next year, not this year, but like a West Coast, like go to a ski resort out there, like get the pass, so like I
Tahoe.
can ski here whenever, and like go to Tahoe or Vail Resort or like any of those big ones and experience that, or go up to Vermont
I'm-
too.
I'm here for it. Dude,
Yeah.
I am. Those
All right.
those skis I got, did I tell you about them, Josh? The
You
skis?
haven't told me this story, no.
Oh my gosh. All right. So it's kind of like a long-winded story, I guess, but so Alex, do you know Jack Ramotion from
No.
Westminster? Okay.
Jack who?
His name was Jack Ramotion. He played soccer for the first 2 years.
I wouldn't.
But
I'm guessing he was above our
He-
grade.
he was my age, yeah. So I reached out to him about these skis that I got that were beat up. They were like they're not beat up. They're old set of skis that I got for Christmas, and I didn't have boots for it. So I knew he skied. He did the like the downhill slalom skis where you cut through the
Oh, yeah.
the poles and stuff. So he was legit. Like he could ski, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, those are super old. You know, I don't think you'll be able to find something." I'm like, fuck. I kind of figured, but so the one day I'm just coming back from class and I look on the front step, dude, and there's like brand new set of skis. I'm like, what the hell? So I grabbed the skis and I'm like thinking in my head, and then it was probably like a week or so after that happened that I texted him. And I texted Jack, and he goes, "Yeah, man, he's like, my dad doesn't need these ones anymore. Go ahead, use them." And I'm like, "Bro, no way." I'm like, "I'm giving you money for these things." He goes, "No, dude, like you're good." I'm like, "Oh, sure, dude." Like I feel like terrible about it. And he goes, "Yeah, no, for sure, dude. I use those things at Hidden Valley. Holy shit, are they fast, man?
I bet.
Like they're straight downhill racing skis." And I was like, I am moving, and I was because I always use rentals. It's definitely a 9-day difference, but
Oh
they're
yeah,
quick.
like I noticed because I used rentals and then 2018 I got my own set just because it made sense at that time and like the difference having your own
I'm still
stuff that like
listening. Keep
that
going.
fits properly and like you get some speed out of it's worth it for sure if you're planning to go a few times,
Right.
you
Skiing's
know.
such an expensive hobby, though, too.
Oh yeah, very expensive, hard to get into if
Yeah.
you know. Alex, what's on the agenda this week? Next week?
I don't know yet. Just kind of take it one way. I mean, it's Super Bowl week.
What's on the
so
menu?
I don't know yet. I mean, so last night it came down to Sloppy Joe potato tacos,
Huh?
Sloppy Joe's open faced over garlic bread, or
Mm,
like Sloppy Joe sliders. So we'll see where I go with next.
I like it. You're into
Yeah,
it.
We talking
And,
about
like-
cooking?
yeah.
Yeah, I asked him what's on the menu next week.
And
for
so like the
dinner.
week before, I made beat up's garlic parm sauce, chicken and potatoes skillet, and that was pretty fun. And then the week before, I made a copycat beef and cheddar Arby's sliders.
Alex, where did this
Oh, those look
inspiration
good,
come
too.
from? I wish you were cooking up like this up at Westminster. I would have been buying the groceries, and you could have been cooking all you wanted.
So my mom's forced me to cook one night a week. So,
Good. That's awesome, man.
but I mean,
There you go.
I'll cook for you and the basketball guys. I'll cook for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'll make
There we
Arby's
go.
sliders.
Josh gets the Knicks.
Yeah, Josh comes up too. Josh comes too.
You can cook at
We're
Grandma's house,
still
you
trying to
know.
get Josh to come up to party some weekend.
Facts.
We still got to do that golf outing with the golf team and the basketball team.
Oh boy.
The last time we did that, I think both the Ritters got kicked off of Newcastle Country Club for like the rest of their lives.
Band.
And now we'll look at Dan Ritter coaching basketball in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy tournament
really?
best for him. Yeah, man. He's a grad assistant at some
Assistant, yeah.
D2 school. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was like, damn, all right, Dan, go ahead, man.
All right, Dan.
From
So are you
coaching
going
South
up
Range
this weekend or
JV to
next?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who do they play this week? Chatham?
Tomorrow, yeah, big one tomorrow, Chatham.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
They're getting hot at the right time. They did really well against St. Vincent. Who was
West Mini?
undefeated. Yeah.
They're
Wednesday
making
was like the
playoffs.
first road game they won against the team that was good. The only other road one I think was Franciscan, who wasn't all that good going in.
Who'd they play?
They played Allegheny,
Oh, that's right.
and they
They
swept
play
Allegheny
tomorrow
this
too,
year.
right?
Yeah, Chatham.
Chatham.
All right, I got a question. If aliens visited the Earth and you had to impress them with one talent, what would you showcase?
Oh, I'd show them my golf skills. Be like, check out this game. You guys got good courses back home.
Oh, a little golf
Cooking.
game.
I guess I have to cook for him.
You gotta cook something up.
I guess I'd have to play mediocre guitar.
Hey, your guitar playing
Mediocre guitar.
wagon wheel, man.
Hey, it wasn't bad. We're
Darius
improving.
Rucker.
Yeah,
We're improving.
we're gonna start that
You-
band with Elian on the golf team.
Yes, dude, that dude can play, man.
I know.
He can
I was
rip.
mad. I only saw him once this past semester, and that was homecoming. He goes home. Back to
There's
his
something
apartment,
about a live guitar, man.
Yeah. I
Guess
mean, when
want me
he
to
has
grab
close
mine
to
and
Dover,
start
it's a
playing some
sight to
fast
behold.
car?
You've been working on it.
A little bit, man.
I've got a
like to
bass
play it.
guitar
It's a
over
little
here.
fun. You got a bass guitar at home, Alex?
Yeah, I've only played it. I haven't played
Actually,
it. Yeah.
Bass is
Yeah.
cool. Grab that thing, man.
he said 1 second.
Oh, it's in its cover. It's in its cover.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alex,
I
can't
was
you play
looking-
the piano?
Yeah, no, I don't. We don't have a piano at the new house, so I can't give you guys a concert.
Did you ever hear the story when Alex was ripping at the golf guy's house?
No.
Josh? Dude, we were all just hanging out the one day. I forget what we were watching, if we were watching football or basketball, I forget. And Killian was playing guitar, and then Alex said, "Hey, yeah, I could play some piano," and everybody was like, "No, you can't." And then
I
long
roused
behold,
him with Twinkle
he
Twinkle.
he got up on the keyboard, dude, and it was a cool version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star though.
Yeah.
It was a cool version.
I have
It
four
wasn't
different
just like
versions in my brain of that. That was the first. Those four. And then my senior recital, senior year of high school, I don't remember much of it now, but I did play "We Will Rock You" by Queen.
That's hard.
sick.
On the piano?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
What's just one song that if you listen to just gets you fired up and locked in?
I think whenever Drake comes on the radio, like,
Drizzy Drake.
yeah, little headlines.
If you had like the biggest moment of your life where you just needed to lock in, what do you think you would do?
Needed to lock in.
Yeah, what would you do? Take me through your pregame ritual if you were to lock in to a scenario.
I mean, when we had the Storming Crabs, like an hour before we had to show up, I'd lay in bed for like an hour, 2 hours before. I'd listen to our pregame hype music. Then I'd stretch, eat a protein bar, I'd treat it like I was on the Westminster basketball team.
Wow.
I've missed you, bro. I've missed you, Alex. I've missed you, dude.
Speaking of which, I've been meaning to post for like over a year and for over like 2 months now. I've been meaning to make a post on the Storm Crabs page that the Storm Crabs are officially no longer a team.
Oh, they've been disbanded.
Because everyone on the team's either graduated or transferred.
They
the only person that's still
doping
enrolled at the
rules.
school that was on the Storming Crabs is Ty Salvatore.
What happened to Scarf?
He transferred to Robert Morris.
Is he just going to school there now?
Yeah, he's on their club basketball team, and they get to travel all over.
That's cool.
And then
That was the
Kenna
best.
transferred to Tennessee.
Kenna Tatum?
Yeah, she's at Trevecca outside of Nashville.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the best answer ever, Alex.
Shout out to
That
Luke,
really
by the way.
was.
That was funny. Pure comedy.
Yeah.
That really
But no,
was.
I'm dead ass though. Like, that's how I locked in.
Alex, do you
I
think you
believe
could do a minute of stand up? That's been a hot topic in my
I
house.
probably could. I mean,
A
my
minute?
dad
You think you could do a minute?
not right now. I'd have to come up with stuff. It would just turn into a roasting session.
You just would you pick someone out of the crowd and just start roasting him?
If I knew him.
Okay. I'm gonna see
I've-
ChatGPT what it would give me
I've-
for stand up. Good.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah,
sorry.
you should. I have a random fact.
Okay. Give me a random fact.
Jeff Bezos made $7.9 million an hour every hour in 2023.
Oh my god.
I have another one. Joe Rogan got a new Spotify deal worth
I did see
$250
that.
million on Spotify today.
Yeah.
They bumped it up to 250.
Mil. It's a new deal, so on top
Oh
of his previous.
Oh my god. I knew the one he got previously was what, 200
It expands his podcast availability beyond Spotify to other platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and YouTube.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm not surprised that happened because the dude's been so widely like sought after. I feel like people that wanted to listen to him on Apple Podcasts were probably like, "Oh, what the fuck? I gotta tune over."
Yeah, it makes sense for Spotify, honestly, because they can still make it like a Spotify podcast, and
Right.
yeah,
They have all the WWE podcasts exclusively on Spotify. At least the video version.
MVP Pod is for the people, though. We're all over the
Yeah,
place.
we're everywhere. We're everywhere,
Apple
baby.
Music, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram.
We're not the one person unless one person wants to
play it.
give us that ad money though.
Well, yeah, if we got a
Gotta be at least
$200 deal,
250
I'd
million
consider it.
minimum.
Yeah, we would consider it,
If it's 250 mil or above, we'll consider it.
Suits was the most streamed show of 2023.
Oh my God, godly. Dude,
You
did you
watched
watch
it,
it?
right?
Yeah.
I
Oh
have
my
not.
God. They're gonna reboot it now because so many people watched it.
And it's been over for a few years, right?
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Gotta
it
piss.
stopped. And do your thing. They stopped in 2016 or 18, I think. And then I think that now they want to revamp it, where
Hmm.
they're gonna do like a season 10. I don't know how they're gonna do it, just because of how the show ended. Might make it a little bit interesting, but
Yeah. We got a
it was
new
it
question
was
from
good.
Tyler Patrick Smith.
Tyler
He
Smith,
said,
hey, let's
he
go. Do
said,
you throw the
do
middle
you,
name on that too?
well, that's what his YouTube channel is,
Oh, for
Tyler
real?
Patrick Smith. But he said, do you use a podcast host?
Do we
Um,
use a podcast host?
no, all we're doing for this is
I'm
we're
back,
using
baby.
this site called Riverside, which is like a web podcast studio where you can invite people in. It records it all, streams it, and we can stream to YouTube, stream to Twitch. I had another thing going, streaming to Instagram earlier.
We're
Um,
still live on Instagram.
and it also records everybody's local like video footage and uploads it afterwards, so you get better video quality in the end. At least you're supposed to. But
Josh with the
something
marquee
unique,
answer.
you know. Another interesting fact. Tell me your thoughts on this. A poll
Fill me.
finds a fifth of voters are likely to back a candidate that's endorsed by Taylor Swift.
I did see that.
A fifth?
A
She's
fifth.
got the power.
So
Oh
is
my
that crazy?
God.
So whoever she endorses,
Oh my
which
God.
she probably won't endorse anyone, but that's crazy. The amount of power she has.
Bro,
She
what?
might be the most powerful person
Person
on
in the
earth right
world.
now.
She might be
You
the
can
most
argue that.
powerful person in the world.
The amount of influence she has. You want to
Did
talk
you see the
about?
Immediately.
conspiracy going around the right? They're saying that the Super Bowl is rigged for the Chiefs and that Kelsey and Swift are going to endorse Biden at the trophy presentation.
Because of because of Pfizer. I
Because
saw
of-
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. That they want the advertisement money. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild if that happens.
That is hilarious.
I'll be
That is
shocked.
actually insane though about Taylor. I mean, who do you think has more influence? Her or Elon Musk at this point?
Her, for sure.
You think? You think?
She just
Yeah,
world renowned in a failure.
she's respected by everybody.
People don't like Elon Musk for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
That is true. But dude, how about this one though? I don't know. To be devil's advocate, when Elon sends a tweet out about any certain stock and that stock like shoots through the roof. You know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think? Part of me thinks that if Taylor does that, I don't know how hard that would hit home with
True.
people.
I think
But it's also a different
it's two
demographic
different.
though.
Yeah, it's like two
Yeah.
different demographics. I think if we're talking like overall, just what's the word? Influence. Taylor has more.
Mhm.
Elon probably has more like technical, like productive influence though, like within like wealth and stocks and all that stuff. Because you are right. As soon as he tweets something, stuff will shoot up or it'll go down. Same with Dave Portnoy.
Has he
tweet
done that
about,
too in the past?
He'll tweet about. Well, I know recently
Oh,
he
yeah.
tweeted about Spirit Airlines. I think it was Spirit, and he bought some of their stock, and it like went down at first, and then it went up for like a few days.
Really?
Mhm.
That's crazy. Like, what happens then? You know, I mean, I don't blame him for doing it. I would do it too if I had that type of influence. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well,
it's like the
you do
people of
have to
Congress
wonder
that
about
can
the
have.
ethics side because it's like
Yeah.
insider trading, basically.
Yes and no, though.
Because it's not.
What-
You don't have any more information than anybody else. You're just rallying people behind it.
Exactly. It's like the GameStop guy on Netflix. Did you watch that one yet?
I didn't watch
Remember
it, but
when
I bought
The
GameStop
GameStop
stock.
guy?
I
when
made
that
like
happened?
$800.
Oh,
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some of that stuff, and it was like bumping up I was more on the Dogecoin side, the
I did the
crypto.
Dogecoin too. I made like $150, and I was like, I gotta get out. I gotta get
Dude,
out.
it was
Simone was out
crazy.
here in 2021 making money and winning pack championships. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was
That's
right
why he
around
walked
that
off
That
into
time.
the
was in
sunset
COVID.
when he did.
Yeah,
I
COVID and
remember
AM
sitting in
detailing.
class. I was like
Yes.
sitting in class and like trying to look cool, pulling up Robinhood, like, oh, let me check my my $200 of crypto. And then
We thought we were it.
one night, my buddy Brock and I were like talking about stuff, and like we watched it like go up a bunch, and I made like $400 like right there, and I was like, holy shit! And then it went down the next day. Then a few weeks later, I ended up making a little bit. Because I remember I was up like a grand at some point, and I let it go down to
Damn,
700 and then sold. But then
man.
I knew a guy who was another photographer from here, and he made like 60,000 from it. He got in real early, and he had a lot more fun. He put in a lot more initial funds because he was able to at that point. Like he was a grown man.
That's
But
the
still,
key.
that was nuts. That was like a great example of that. And GameStop.
What did you see about Bitcoin? How the government is now like backing it, where financial advisors can now sell Bitcoin and like advise on Bitcoin. So
It's
I
a
think like
risky.
Bitcoin shot up.
Yeah, that makes
I still
sense.
got my $10 of Bitcoin from Aaron Rodgers from 2 years ago. Just wanted to say
You got
that.
it from Aaron Rodgers.
He did
How
like a
does that
Cash App
work?
promotion. He did like a
Uh,
Cash App thing where you send him your Cash App like 3 years ago, and he sent me Bitcoin.
Aaron Rodgers
And
sent you Bitcoin.
that's
yeah,
cool.
That's cool. Take another pee break.
Oh damn, you really throwing back the
well now
stonies,
it's
huh?
worth $7, but
If I have like 2 beers, man, I have to piss like all the time. It's the absolute worst.
That's fair. I'll
I'll
get
say
a
that.
question cooked up for you when you come back.
all
All
right,
right,
all right.
get one schemed up. All right, pee break.
Let's see what other music things we got on here.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Oh, this is great. Little jazz, I like working there.
Powered by Riverside.
Oh yeah. It's like in lockup music.
Bro, it's like we're back in the hotel in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day when we went to Fat Jack's and coming back, and the guy dropped us off at the wrong hotel.
Oh my god, that's a good story. Actually,
And-
we should tell that when he comes back.
Oh yeah. Finding
was a
out he
good
lived
trip.
right next to. He was moving to the town next to mine.
Didn't that was a funny night. That was a funny trip. I wish I would have
No.
been able to stay for the whole wedding and like for the
I
next
know.
night, but
Yeah.
it was worth it going to see. We got the boxing gloves out. Hey,
Coming
Alex,
for
I have
you.
a funny story.
Coming
we have to
for
tell
you. All right,
We got the
dude. This
UFC
kind of
300 main event.
this kind of
supposed to be
matches my hoodie though. Look at that.
Yeah.
It does.
My man.
Stonies, UFC.
That's the new workout, man. Is boxing. Let me tell you.
Like about
Burn.
10 minutes from here, there's the Floyd Mayweather boxing and fitness gym. You can take boxing classes.
Oh
I'd
yeah.
give
Because
Floyd
he was
Mayweather
from
that
Detroit.
work.
He was born and raised.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'd knock Floyd Mayweather out.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
you
get my
would.
stonies.
I love
I
you.
still don't have no Stonies. We've got
joking.
high noons.
No, no.
I'm gonna take a pee
We're
break.
gonna bleep. We're gonna bleep out any other advertisement that you get on there. I hear Josh Stecca.
Oh boy.
Josh, do you have a fridge in your room?
Oh no. You can't hear us.
That's all right. I'm gonna try not to talk because the echoes kind of annoy me.
Yeah. See, let's check our bets.
What do you got bet wise?
I kept it light because tomorrow there's like 150 college basketball games and UFC, so took a couple mini builder type parlays to get like stuff to even money.
Okay.
Kind of like build the bankroll for Super Bowl.
There you go.
Here he comes. Oh, he
We
looks like
back.
looks like he's working in Treesdale again.
I don't work there anymore.
Oh, you're locked in now. I don't know how we got.
I'm back.
We had a crazy
I
echo.
forgot to get my beer though. I think
Nice.
because I
Did you
took
get
my
another?
I won't
headphones
show
out.
you what I got because Mullen was
No, I need to go get
sabotaging
my
me.
other one real quick.
Go get your other one, but keep your AirPods in. Oh wait, now we're good. We're good.
Okay, we're good.
All right, Alex, you gonna give me some bets for this week for the Super Bowl?
I mean, yeah, Super.
All right.
So
Take
the
us-
market, the market I've hammered. I don't have them out yet for the Super Bowl, but the first touchdown market is I've been killing it this NFL season. That's where a lot of my wins have come.
Really?
I picked like free guys on each team, and mid-priced. I don't pick the chalks. Like you'll never see me take McCaffrey because his odds are like plus 300 because he
Yeah,
scores
it's
every
tough.
game. But like, and that profits. And one of
It does.
so like, I put a quarter unit on each of them, which for me would go up to like $12 if you have like a $10 unit size. But for me, it's $5, so it's more like $6 and. Depending on the odds, but if you hit like on average, go hit like maybe a 13 or 14 to 1 shot, which is typically a receiver, you'll make like $10 profit.
That's pretty good.
And
Did I tell you about my my casino experience 2 weeks ago, Alex?
No.
So 2 weeks ago we actually went out. It was funny. It was like me, my dad, my mom, and Julia, and we went out to the Meadows, which is south of Pittsburgh.
Oh, there's a racetrack there. I know about it.
You know about the Meadows?
Yeah, they got harness
For
racing.
real?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. What you got there, Josh?
You got a Kodak. We're going back
You
to
got the
2005.
Man, my grandma used to have Kodaks, like
Trying to
the rolls
document.
on top of rolls. We get the Boz jersey in the back.
Yo,
Ew.
Oh, he's got
Look
fire.
at my background.
how did you do that?
My
Every time we
hands,
take
they're
a
crazy.
That's weird.
Look at him. Look
Oh,
at
he's got
him now. Look at my hands.
It must be like a
Josh, did you see
hand
that?
gesture.
Did you see my
I
hands?
saw that.
Or what?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Oh.
Balloons.
That's great. I think my phone's just smarter than your guys' phone.
Speaking of Miggy Cabrera,
Oh,
he's on the
what's that?
screen right now. He's managing the Puerto Rican baseball team.
Whoops.
Miguel Cabrera,
Yeah.
dog.
Anyway,
Caribbean
we got
series.
a funny story we have to tell you from
Alright.
Arkansas.
So man,
So, this was the night before the wedding, right?
Yeah, this is rehearsal night.
Rehearsal dinner night. So we go, our cousin's getting married, we're down there. We get back to the hotel, they're like, oh, like, we're coming out to this bar called Fat Jack's. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Fat Jack.
Fat Jack's. Small, like, dive bar in Texarkana, Arkansas. Very, like, country kind of town, obviously.
Okay.
And so we show up, or me and Alex are back at the hotel, and me and him were like, let's Uber over there. And it was like 10 something, probably, right?
Yeah. This
Around
is the
there.
Uber back is where it gets good, though.
The Uber back is where we get. So we Uber there. We have a good time. We play some shuffleboard and like explore this bar and everybody from like
The
bridal
shuffleboard,
parties there.
the shuffleboard could be a separate story because you know what?
There was a different part there too. We played
Because
for a while.
you know, last throw of
Shuffleboard's
the
the
game, I
best.
clutched up.
He clutched up and won. I don't even remember all the details, but that guy came over and was like, "You guys want to play?" Remember?
Yeah, that was like Ryan.
wanna
That
play
was
for
Ryan's
money?
friend. I thought it was just a random
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
night, and then the next day I show up to the groomsmen / usher's dinner, and Ryan's like, "I heard you took money from my friend last night."
did you hustle somebody, Alex?
I wish we did. No one did, Ryan. I wish we would have played for money.
But anyway, so we're there. The bridal party's all there. We have a few drinks and then we Uber back. And on the way back, I must have put the wrong address in for the hotel or something. So we like,
Oh,
well, actually, there's more before that. The guy's like
Oh.
telling us all these stories. He's like, what was he telling us?
He was in the army, and he had a bunch of PTSD because he almost died like 5 times.
He tried to like kill somebody or something.
He tried to
didn't
kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he tried to kill himself, and we're all like,
And then
whoa,
he's
whoa.
trying to just kill
Holy
people. He almost like
shit.
Yeah, so really,
that
like,
was your
cool
Uber
dude.
conversation.
That was our Uber.
And no, and he gets
Oh,
better. He
man.
was like, where are you guys from? And, Josh says he's from Pittsburgh. And I say, oh, I'm still in Gettysburg at the time, so I still say Gettysburg. And he's like, yeah, I'm moving to the next town over, Hanover. I couldn't believe it.
Small world, right?
It's like I'm moving right next to you, Alex.
And I'm like, I'm
Would
getting
be
ready to
friends.
move out like 2 months later. Like,
He was
Sorry.
telling us too. He's like, "Oh, like cops are everywhere tonight. Like they're really lighting people up on this road. Blah blah blah." So I put the wrong address in the hotel. So we pull up and he drops us off, and I'm like, "All right, let's go." It's not the right hotel, and so Alex is like, "Bro, it's the."
he didn't tell me, so I'm like, when we pull up and he drops it off, I'm like, what the heck's going on? I start giggling
"Where are
inside,
we?"
and I'm like,
Alex is giggling. I'm like, "Bro, we gotta walk like this way to get to the
as soon as
hotel."
we get out of the car and the car shut and he goes off, I just lost it.
Because I didn't.
You didn't
realize
say
I don't think-
anything, Alex, when you were like, I think we're at the wrong hotel.
I didn't know. I'm not that type of guy to speak up, so.
I didn't
That's
realize
fair.
it till we like were pulling into the portico underneath, the underneath thing.
Yeah.
Our hotel was the Hilton Garden. We were at the Hampton.
Yeah. So anyway, it was like a
It's an
half
H.
mile. It was pretty close still, but we like walked through the grass like to this place or to our actual hotel, and
It was fun.
But it was just funny. We were giggling the whole time.
That is hilarious. I don't think I've gone to an Uber where I went the wrong direction or I went to the wrong address. I've had actually.
That was my first and only Uber ever was with Josh that night.
Really?
I've got a pretty
Yeah.
funny Uber story.
I haven't had a reason to do it.
You want to hear my Uber story?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
So we were down in Florida for our senior year. It was like our senior year Disney trip where we went for basketball. And we got picked up from one of the resorts. We were like going to go to this other place, and we got picked up by this guy, and we were like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" Like trying to make small talk with him, and the guy, what it seemed like, could not speak English. So we were just like, "All right." And my buddy Brandon was sitting in the front. I don't know why it's going off.
That's Brandon right now.
No, he was sitting in the.
I
he was
miss
sitting in
Brandon.
the front. Yeah, he was sitting in the front, and he was trying to make like small talk the whole time. He was like, "So, how's it going?" And the guy's just like sitting, looking straight ahead. So then the conversation just progressively gets more and more and more like edgy. where he goes, he like at the end. Like they were doing all kinds of goofy stuff. Like we were going back and forth. He was like going behind him. He was like nipple twisting the one kid behind him and like asking if he was and the guy was just straightforward, just totally fine. Like everybody was just messing with each other.
Yeah.
And then we like go to get out of the Uber, and we go to get out, and we're like, "Thanks, sir." And he goes, "Oh, thanks, guys. Everybody have a good day." Clear as day, just like that. And we're like, "Oh, he knew what was going on the whole entire time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's probably not good."
I think they probably deal with a lot of sketchy shit. Because there was another story same trip as the one I just told you. I took an Uber from the wedding to the Shreveport, Louisiana airport.
Yeah.
Trees for
Like an hour and 45-minute Uber, by the way. So just
Good thing
aimlessly
Mr. Beast paid for
an
that.
hour and 45, like on a road
Oh
trip.
my
Thank
God.
God she was cool in the end, but she was telling me some stories. And
That's crazy.
there was just something about it being like nighttime there and like unfamiliar. That it was like kind of spooky just because it was like on this highway and there wasn't many other people around. And she was telling me that like she doesn't Uber by herself in Shreveport ever because she's had some run-ins with like sketchy stuff. She said one of her Ubers she dropped a dude off and he got out and started shooting at this guy. And
Wow.
I'm just like,
You never
"What?"
told me this.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm like in the back seat, like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like,
You're
so
like,
we're going
please-
to Shreveport, right?
Yeah, you're
So I
like,
get to
please
the
just drop me
hotel.
off the airport.
Well, I was at a hotel before the airport because it was like 2 in the morning, and or it
Mm,
was like I got there at like 1 in the morning or something or 12. And my flight was at 4:30. It was like real early, and
hmm
or I had to be at the airport at 4:30 or something. So I'm like looking, scrolling in bed, like dangerous cities in the U.S. and they're like fifth most dangerous city in the U.S. is like Shreveport, Louisiana, and I'm like, great. So then the next morning at 4 a.m. I had to walk out of my hotel like a half mile across the street, down the street to the airport, and with like 15 grand of camera gear in a container behind me. But it worked out and we're good.
And
Good
his
You
times.
made it.
suitcase.
You
Yeah.
made it. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
a
don't
long
remember
Uber.
many highways driving to Shreveport.
It's a long
when I went to
Uber,
the
but I
Mud Bug.
wasn't. It was a business cost, so somebody else was paying for it.
Mr. Beast.
Hey, that's all right.
Correct.
How about I was just watching that Kill Tony show I watch. Mr. Beast was on it. Did you see that, Josh?
I didn't see that.
I
Or
might,
he was on there. No way.
yeah, he was. It was like super last minute, and I guess they brought him on, and Mr. Beast was like, "I'll give $10,000 to whoever's the best like open micer," and he literally just gave out $10,000 like it was nothing. I'm like, and then in my head, I'm thinking about Mr. Beast. I'm like, yeah, 10,000 is absolutely nothing to Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's so low. What a guy that was.
What a guy!
But,
What a guy, man!
I know.
You can.
well, I had a topic somewhere too. Where was it? We'll finish it out with this closing topic that I found.
I like it. This is a good one so far, man. This is fun. Catching up.
I know, like the time
I missed
when
you,
I saw
Alex.
Mullen at home, yeah, like me and Mullen never really got to catch up because at homecoming, the only time I really saw you was
Yeah.
at the game, and then we were at basketball house, and that's always loud, so I couldn't really talk to
Right.
you, but
Here we
Yeah,
are
it
now.
yeah.
We do. We can make
I know
this our
I
Friday.
know Janaki misses you. He wants to get the band back together.
Janaki
Band
pizza
back together.
reviews.
Yeah.
When
Did
did
you
he
see
start
that?
doing
The
that?
Janaki pizza reviews. He said he
I
was
saw
like
that.
he he's trying to be like Portnoy.
Is he doing
Yeah.
live camera reviews?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. He did the Avalon in Youngstown.
Avalon Pizza is fire. And I can
Yes.
tell you that first
Love
and
that.
foremost. Just because Drew, oh my God, Drew's mom, she would bring in every year. It would be like randomly. She would bring in once or twice a year, and it would be Avalon Pizza, man. And it was.
We
It was
went
just-
there before.
it
We
was
went there
different.
before
It's
the
super
Youngstown
light.
State game last year. And it
Really?
was just
Super
so
light.
good.
I could
Mac
go
and
for a
cheese
good
bites.
pizza right now.
It's like thick, but the dough's very light and airy. Dude, they have a buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, I came back the one night and I think I ate like half the box of it. And
Yeah,
I was just like, I need to stay up because if I lay down, I'm gonna.
I gotta
It's
find
good.
it. The one
So bad.
Halloween party, y'all got pizza, and it was pretty
What
good.
pizza?
But I think it was like from Pittsburgh. I don't know. It was
Pittsburgh.
not Pizza Joe's. I know that. It was the
Was
he
it
made the
Shelby's?
apple cider fireball.
Was it
Which, by the way,
Chubby's?
that was missed at the Thanksgiving Halloween party. They made spooky juice, which was good, but it's not apple cider with Fireball.
Doesn't compare, Alex. You know I always
Yeah.
take care of you.
We needed you at the Halloween party, man.
I missed it. It was the rite of passage. I had to miss that one. It
Yeah,
had to be passed down.
because Dr. Shots was. I was. Did you hear I was Yoshi?
I saw the
did hear.
pictures.
Yeah, I was Yoshi. Ken, and then Alyssa Jeffcoat. We all went as Mario. Well, Ken had to go to South Carolina, so Alyssa's boyfriend slid in and became Luigi.
There you go. What's our last topic, Josh? Do we got something brewed up? Brewed in the chamber?
Have you ever thought about how days of the week are just made up?
I've never thought about that, but now I'm gonna think about it all night.
They are.
Yeah.
They really are.
Time
How about-
in general is just made up technically, and we all
Yeah.
are on the same page with it. Seriously, minutes and like somebody just decided one day that 60 seconds exist.
Yeah.
and everybody followed through.
follows it.
It was a group
Everybody
of people.
worldwide.
It's the power of the tribe, man. If you have 5 people that all believe in it, then the word starts spreading.
Yeah.
How about this one? Have you guys ever seen the statement where people see colors differently? The way you see black might be completely different than the way that I see black, or versus the way I see white, you see white different, or the way I see red, you might see red different.
That's big.
Like think of that.
Perspective. It's
Think
perspective.
it really is. Like try to wrap your head around that one, where it's like explaining a color,
Yeah.
but a person might think of
Yeah.
that color. See, a person might think of blue as something that's completely different than blue their whole entire life from what you think. And there's no true
That's
way to
hard to
prove
wrap your
that.
head around.
There's no true way to prove that either, because like the way your eyes all reflect colors different ways.
Yeah. What about the concept of being a time billionaire?
A time billionaire.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said Italian.
Italian billionaire. No, time billionaire.
So meaning that
We are time billionaires right now. As
Oh.
your life progresses, you become a millionaire
Yeah.
and then,
and then
a
poor,
poor person,
damn.
essentially. Because it's the idea is like right now we have, say we're 23, 24, all of us, 22. How old are you, Alex? 23?
23.
I'm 24. Alex is 23. We got about 65 more Thanksgivings.
Yeah.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, let's hope so, man. Well, that
But
made
anyway,
me 80,
so
88.
the idea is like if you were to add up all the minutes, you have billions of minutes left. And as your life
Yeah.
progresses, it becomes less and less.
Yeah.
So everybody strives to be a billionaire when they're already a billionaire.
That puts it into perspective there, brother.
Hell yeah.
We got to be grateful for what we got right now.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Obviously, you can strive to be wealthy as well, but just take advantage of the time that you have remaining. Live in the moment, be present, etc.
Right there
As our
with
good
you.
friend Frank Antoine would say.
That was a good
Frank.
podcast clip. Be present.
I think this is a good spot to
present.
wrap it. You got any closing remarks?
No. Can't wait to do this again.
We should do it again.
I'm
It was fun.
excited. Yeah.
First live
This
stream
is-
in the books, Fireside Chat. We'll call it
Yes.
episode 1.
We're locked in. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Even though it was a small amount, hey, we still had fun with it.
Hey, I got
Still in the
15
beginning.
15
We got to do a
views-
live episode with a live audience in at 355.
15 views on YouTube. I had like
Hey.
10 or 15 people on Instagram that at least saw it, so
Nice.
not bad.
was
Average
one
view
of them, so
duration
you know.
is 7 minutes.
Hey,
Hey,
there we go.
not bad. For fumbling, we
episode.
kind of fumbled the beginning too. Like
Yeah.
we had the scheduled thing going on Instagram and then we didn't show up for it, but that was
That's all
we
right.
had some technical difficulties.
Fashionably late. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna stop recording in 5 seconds.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
Peace.
Deuces.